Okay, so, well, thank you all for being here today, tonight, probably for all of us. And this is the Libra season group hypnosis. And a few of you have been with me on the other group hypnosis sessions as part of the Zodiac collection. And we're just going to do things a little bit differently today. So, for example, I've decided it would be most helpful to have cameras off. So I'm going to keep mine off, and just to limit any potential distraction. And so for everybody listening in the future as well, we're going to be invited to journal for a few minutes on what it is that is most going on with us and our relationships at this time. So, like, what are really the biggest themes in our relational world at this time? And then from there, we're going to go into the hypnosis with a break at some point, inviting you to come out effortlessly, to take notes if that feels right to you. And through that practice of being in hypnosis and then coming out, you will just see how easy it is to go back into that deep relaxation state, into that hypnotic state, into the meditative state. Because hypnosis is really just a state of deep focus. And we go in and out of something similar to hypnosis, if not a full hypnosis, every day through different things that we're doing. So each time that we come in and out of hypnosis, you'll understand how natural this state is, and you'll be in a waking theta state. Theta being the brain waves that we work with, that we naturally are working with in hypnotherapy. So at some point, I will invite you to emerge and open your eyes before the hypnosis is done, to take notes only if that feels resonant. And when you do that, I just ask you to look away from the screen. And if you want, right now, you could even put a cloth over the screen or put a pillow over it, or some way that you can still hear me and that it's still on, but where that blue kind of, computer light doesn't affect you. Because I really want us to get into a deep, relaxed space. There's a lot going on. And even if you're listening in the future, there's a lot going on. There's always a lot going on. But that's part of why I have my video off right now, so you don't feel obligated to look at the screen for any reason. So, and the other thing that we're doing today that is different than what we normally do is that I will simply close out this hypnosis session at the end without any discussion. This is to allow you spaciousness with your own experience. You'll be alerted that the recording has stopped, but there's nothing that you need to do. I will end the meeting and you can simply rest into what has emerged for you. And similarly to what I mentioned about when I invite you to come out of hypnosis briefly during the hypnosis, I just, don't look at any screens or any lights or anything like that. As you come out at the end, and just enjoy what comes up for you. Maybe you fall asleep, maybe you want to journal some more, maybe you want to take a walk or cook or something else that you need to do. There's no right or wrong for that, but I just like to leave that open. So, okay. So before we begin, I'd like you to take a few minutes now. I'll give you about 3 or 4 minutes, and I'll go silent to just disconnect from any devices that you have, like put the phone someplace else, anything like that, and just allow this space to be open and exclusive for your highest and greatest good. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you 3 to 4 minutes, like I said, and I'd like you to just journal about or otherwise reflect upon all the ways in which you are relational at this time in your life. So this could be your work relationships, your relationship to work itself, your relationship to your health, your committed partnership, your non-committed partnerships, past and present relationships, friendships, any relationships at all, relationships to your body, anything. So Libra is a season of mirrors. This is like, who am I and who is this other? So I'm just going to go silent for 3 or 4 minutes while you reflect on this, and just let me know if anything about that wasn't clear. Okay. Hope that was enough time for everybody. And now that you've done that, I'd like you to identify the way that you would most like to feel in relationships of all kinds at this very moment. Just kind of thinking about how would you like to feel. And you can even come up with an affirmation for yourself. That would be like, I feel sovereign and loving. Something like that, where it's a positive statement. How do you want to feel in your relationships? And you can write this down, or you can just remember it. We will be coming back to this. Great. And so just finishing up with that, if you need more time, let me know. And if not, I'm just going to ask you to just relax into the space that you're in. And we are meeting during the season of when Libra, the sun is in Libra. And Libra is the 7th sign of the Zodiac. It separates the intimate part of our character, that part that is the self, and launches us into new territory, the part that is relational. Our relationships can take many forms. We have a relationship with ourselves, And actually, if you think about it, we have many relationships with ourselves. Think, for example, about the relationship you have with yourself when things are going swimmingly in your life, and the relationship you have with yourself when you're being thrown curveballs. Does it change? We also, of course, have relationships to other people. We have relationships to our bodies. We have relationships to the earth around us, to the food that we eat, the information that we consume, the music that we enjoy. We have relationships to our past, our present, and future. And Libra is an expansive sign because it encourages us to look for balance, us and them, equal yet separate, a sign marked by equal hours of days and night, an air sign that represents communication. And if that brings up anything else that you'd like to jot down, go ahead and do that now. And now we will go deep. Just getting really comfortable. If you're not already, you can be lying down or seated. Just relaxing, turning away from the screen, disconnecting the world around you, just letting anything else that happened earlier in the day or what you were just doing, just letting it just slough off of you and away from your energy centers, away from your aura. If it's helpful to imagine where your aura is right now, and imagine everything just that's not this time and this place and this topic, just going away. You'll be back with it in just a short while. And just letting the critical mind, the thinking mind, the analyzing mind know that it's safe to relax. If you haven't already done so, just go ahead and close your eyes all the way down. Already feeling how you're relaxing from the top of your head to the bottoms of your feet. And imagine a color that you love forming above the top of your head. And bring that color onto the top of your head and feel it relax very softly at the top of your skull, and your hair, your skin. And now bringing that color from the top of your head into your body now, in through the center of your head. As Deborah Kremins says, you can say hello to yourself from the center of your head, right around where the pineal gland would be, and listen for a hello back. And just bringing that color all the way into your forehead now. Just relaxing all the muscles of your forehead, your eyes, the tiny muscles next to your eyes, just this color that you love flowing down into your cheeks, into your nose. And just now imagine inhaling that color and bringing it into your lungs gently as it relaxes your mouth, your throat, and lungs. And exhale that color, leaving all of your respiratory system completely relaxed and soothed. Just noticing how easy it is to completely relax as that color that you love flows now into your shoulders, relaxing your jaw and your neck as it does so. From your shoulders, it relaxes all the way through your arms and out through your fingertips, relaxing every muscle that it touches. And now just concentrating that color in your heart space now, and just feeling as it continues to relax your respiratory system, your heart space, and now flowing down and relaxing all of your internal organs. Just bouncing around and making sure that everything is working as it should. That beautiful color that you love moving down now into your sacral spine, down into your tailbone, your hips, filling your pelvis area with this color you love, just relaxing all the way down through your thighs, into your knees, your shins, your calves, relaxing this color all the way to your ankles, the tops of your feet, the toes, and now it relaxes all the way through the bottoms of your feet. And just feeling totally and completely relaxed. It's totally safe to be this relaxed right now. And in this relaxed state, you will see, feel, or experience yourself next to a mountain lake. A beautiful, still mountain lake under the moonlight. Just taking a few moments to sense into this mountain lake, what it's like to be there and its surroundings. Are there trees present? What kinds of plants or animals, if any, are around the lake? What's the temperature like? Is it cool or cold or hot or warm? And what kinds of fragrances are there near this mountain lake? What are the colors like? And just noticing that you can turn the colors up or down, making them brighter or perhaps opaque or transparent. Maybe black and white. However it is, however it feels perfect and correct for you, just let it be that. And go ahead and touch something there near this mountain lake, noticing its texture, its weight, its roughness or smoothness. And now just go ahead and touch something there, something else with an entirely different texture. And go ahead and look at the lake and see, feel, or experience that there are 7 of the most giant lily pads you have ever seen leading across the lake. They are safe to walk on, to jump on. And not now, but when I tell you to, you will, one by one, cross these lily pads, noticing their details. And you will make it all the way across the lake to a safe place. And in that safe place, you will see, feel, and experience the most pertinent relationship for you to look at today. Just trusting, letting your mind go blank, don't think. It may be something you're expecting, maybe not. Just relaxing, 3, 2, 1. And leaping now onto the first lily pad. Just noticing any details about this lily pad, color, the texture. And going ahead and jumping on the second giant lily pad. Noticing how it feels to balance on this giant lily pad, on this lake, in this safe place. And third, Just jumping onto the third lily pad, feeling comfortable, relaxed, and yet excited. 4, jump into the fourth lily pad, feeling steady in the middle of the lake now. How does it feel to be in the middle of this lake? Just notice that you feel so relaxed. Jumping onto the sixth lily pad now, so close now, you can feel your safe place. And jumping onto the seventh lily pad, you're just one leap away from your safe place on the other side of this lake. Go ahead and let your mind just relax. 3, 2, 1, and jump now to your safe place. Just noticing what it looks like and feels like. And how are you experiencing this safe place? Noticing the colors, the sounds, the temperature, the textures. You can go ahead and turn around in a 360-degree circle. Just taking in everything about your safe place. And now just finding a nice place to sit or lie down there within your safe place. Going there now. 3, relaxing even deeper. 2, just letting your mind go blank. And 1, finding that perfect spot inside your safe place where you can sit or lie down. And you're now deeply, deeply relaxed. And from this place of deep relaxation, you are able to learn twice as much, 10 times as much, whatever you would like. And when I count down from 3 to 1, you will be met by a relationship. And this relationship can show up to you in any number of ways. It will be the most relevant and pertinent relationship for you to explore at this time. 3, relaxing even deeper, preparing to experience this relationship. 2, letting your mind go completely blank. And 1, see, feel, or experience before you this relationship. To whom or what are you relating? And does this relationship take on a form? And if so, what do you notice about this form? If there are postures associated with this relationship, notice the posture. And just noticing the overall state of health or well-being of this relationship. It's relaxing even deeper 3, relaxing even deeper. 2, trusting what comes. And 1, what is the core theme of this relationship? And why are you in this relationship? Trusting the first thing that comes. Relaxing even deeper. When I count down from 3 to 1, you will know in what ways this relationship serves your highest self. Relaxing even deeper. 3, 2, trusting what comes, just letting the mind go blank. And 1. In what ways does this relationship serve your highest self? Just allowing yourself to receive what's coming. And as I count down from 3 to 1 and snap my fingers, you will see, feel, or experience in what ways, if any, a contract might need to be updated in this relationship. Is there anything that needs to change as you and what you're relating to has changed? 3, relaxing the mind. 2, not thinking, just letting the mind go blank. And 1, does this relationship need to have its contracts updated? And if so, you will now receive the understanding of how or why. What would those updated contracts look like? Just receiving that information, trusting the first thing that comes. Very good. And now as I count down from 3 to 1 and snap my fingers, you will see yourself in this relationship. You may see yourself as though you are observing someone else, as though you are an objective observer of yourself in this relationship. 3, relaxing even deeper. 2, the mind goes blank, trusting what comes. And 1, see, feel, and experience yourself in this relationship. And just becoming aware now of how you feel in this relationship. Becoming aware now of what is your true role in this relationship. What does this relationship want from you? And is there anything that you want from this relationship that you aren't getting? Become aware of that now, if so. Trusting the first thing that comes. And now just becoming aware if there's anything that you want to give to this relationship that you haven't already. Receiving that now. Very good. And now becoming aware of what it is about this relationship that serves your highest good. And if there are any changes that need to be made in this relationship in order for it to be in the highest interest of all parties involved, become aware of what changes need to be made now. Very good. And now when I count down from 3 to 1 and snap my fingers, you will return to your safe place. Just for now. 3, relaxing even deeper. 2, going there now. And 1, being back there in your safe place. And now from this safe place, holding on to this feeling of being in this safe place. And being sure to look away from the screen if you choose to open your eyes. Open your eyes and take a few moments to journal what has come up for you. Just journal some key words or phrases. Don't worry about the time. I will keep track of that. I'll give you about 2 minutes. You may also remain with your eyes closed if that's what feels best to you. 3, just allowing yourself to be there. 2 and 1, taking some time now to journal. Do not think, just write. And if you are not journaling, do not think, just feel. Very good. When you're ready, just preparing to come back into your safe place again. Relaxing and closing your eyes down again. Coming back into your safe place. 3, relaxing even deeper, feeling the sensations of your safe place. 2, being there now in your safe place, feeling it already. And 1, back in your safe place, deeply relaxed. And maybe this is the same safe place as earlier. Maybe it's a bit different. However you experience this is perfect and correct. And now, without putting too much thought into the exact wording, just recall now your affirmation from earlier, from the beginning of this session, the way you want to feel in relationships. Maybe it's a phrase or a word or a feeling. Maybe there's an imagery that comes for you. And just notice if this affirmation still resonates with you. Do you need to update it in any way? There's no right or wrong answer. It's becoming aware now of that affirmation. If it's the same one as earlier or if it's slightly updated. However it is perfect and correct. And there in your safe place, just relaxing even deeper. When I count from 3 to 1 and snap my fingers, you will receive a symbol of this affirmation, a symbol of how you want to feel in relationship. This could come in any number of ways, including words, images, or feelings. 3, relaxing even deeper. 2, trusting what comes. And 1, receiving this symbol now. The symbol of how you want to feel in relationship. Just receiving the symbol, noticing what it is and how it has been presented to you. And what is this symbol? No need to think about it or analyze it. You can do that later. Just receive. Now, in whatever way seems and feels the most in affinity with you, you will integrate that symbol into your being. Maybe this is a vision, a feeling, an experience. But just making this integration of this symbol into your being very real, making yourself live that affirmation. See, feel, and experience how it is for you to really live how you want to feel in relationship. Make it real and actually bring it into your consciousness and see, feel, and experience yourself as that symbol or integrated with that symbol, going into relationship with this new integration. Maybe you see, feel, or experience a conversation or an interaction or a feeling, a knowing. Notice any subtle changes in your body since we first began, and since you've integrated this affirmation of how you want to feel in relationship. Giving yourself a frame of reference of what it would actually be like to feel that way. Allowing yourself to run wild with that imagery, that affirmation, that feeling. Maybe it's something completely new to you. Or maybe it's something that you're already doing. And this really incorporating all that you have experienced and felt here. Feeling it enter your body. And if it's helpful, you can give it a color. And just notice which parts of your body light up with that color. This color that symbolizes the integration of this affirmation of how you want to feel in relationship. And just filling yourself with that color that symbolizes this. Every part of your body. And just enjoy this space. You can come out whenever you want. And I'll leave you here to reflect on what you've experienced. Thank you so much.